Hello guys, it's been a while and today we're in a video discussing the new addition to the comp requirements on the new Wars Retreat. Note, originally when this was announced there's going to be no comp requirements, which made perfect sense considering you can actually get trim comp before this update with 0 KC. It didn't make sense really to put anything PVM related on any content anymore. But they healthily decided to change their mind, and now we're going to be going over these requirements because some of them are kind of important, and I hope you understand this. First off, there are 3 achievements. Now we'll go over the one is for comp first. The one for comp is basically my last resort. Okay? So my last resort unlocked the War's Retreat, a second boss portal, the Ultra War, and the Adrenaline Crystals. Note, if you guys are not aware, this requires you to have 1,000 boss KC. Now note, it's 1,000 KC in anything, so you can literally go and kill KBD, go and kill whatever you want. I mean, you can sit here and kill literally whatever in the world you want, and that's all you need to do. Note, even with that being said, you can go ahead and just do it. I'm going to be posting a video out on how to do it very quickly with one of the bosses, which does require a little bit of gear, but still, you can do it on a slower setting, but it's still the fastest way to do it. But the big thing about this is what's coming up next is what was changed for Trim. Now, Trim was changed to have the Aura achievement as well, which is unlock every aura in the Ward's Retreat store, which is down here: Vampirism, Dark Magic, Berserker, Reckless, and Maniacal. And then it also requires Relight by Fire, which is fully upgrade the campfire and Ward's Retreat. These two are actually time gated. There are things called Marks of War, which can be attained at a maximum of 1k per hour. With the math, you could double check the TR. Too long didn't read. Didn't watch. I'm sorry. On Jagex on the Reddit, sorry, and you will see that it is 104,000 marks of war. Because of these 104,000 marks of war, it literally ends up being 104 hours of PVM. And I know a lot of you do not like PVM at all. Most people don't. So what I really suggest you keep in mind on this very last point down here, you will keep any auras you have already purchased with loyalty points, and they will automatically count towards aura or achievement. Unfortunately, we cannot refund any loyalty points spent on these auras. I highly suggest you go into the loyalty store, buy Vampirism, Dark Magic, Berserker, Reckless, and Maniacal if you're ever planning on trimming. It will save you almost 100 hours. Note the bonfire will take you an additional 6 hours as it's 6,000 points, 1,000 normal logs, oak, willow, maple, yew, magic, and elder logs. I think that's what it is. Something along that line. Anyway. But that's pretty much all there really is to the requirements themselves. But as a note, I figured I'd make this video explaining this a little bit more, considering that a lot of people are going to get bit by this, and I mean a lot of people are going to get bit. It's willow, oak, maple, normal, yew, magic, and elder. That is not 5, that's 7, but whatever. Or 6, whatever. So the only requirement you really need to deal with if you go ahead and buy the auras, which is what I'm suggesting, is Relight by Fire. Just a heads up, you have until midnight on the 26th. Afterwards, this is not going to be much of a heads up, and I'm going to post that this is a pre-released video only. It's not really useful after, but you really should be buying these auras. It's going to save you a ton of time. Definitely, period. Because you're losing out on 30 maniacal or tier 3 aura refreshes if you don't buy these. In essence, if you're a PVMer out of the loyalty store. Even though they go into the loyalty store, they'll help out future accounts. They're not going to help anyone out now who has the other option, which is better. So, Anyway, that's my end of my heads up on this. Again, please buy your auras out of the loyalty store before this update, or else you're just gonna hurt. It is going to hurt. And I know Vamp isn't really that good of an aura, but just buy it. Just be done with it. It costs too much marks to be worth not buying it. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this update. Hopefully or video, and hopefully it was helpful to you. And I'll be having another 2 videos out soon on fastest way to get Boss KC for anyone who just wanted to be lazy trim, and also the most AFK boss I could find. And that probably the AFK one will come after the update when I find out what the Marks of War values are. Because I don't know what they are for the lower bosses. For all I know, they could be 1. It'd be worthless. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good one.